Assalamu alaikum. My name is Shamin Arif and I am a student of Rehan College as a facilitator. Hi ChatGPT.
Hey there, I'm here and ready to help. What's on your mind?
What is self-discipline and why is it important in life?
Yeah, great question. So, time discipline basically means managing your time effectively. It's about being intentional with how you allocate your hours so you stay focused, avoid procrastination, and get important things done.
How can self-discipline help a person achieve success?
Yeah, absolutely. So, self discipline is like the engine behind success. When you're self disciplined, you stick to your plans even when motivation dips, showing up even when it's tough. And that consistency, it builds skills, it creates momentum, and over time, it turns into real progress and success.
What are the common habits of disciplined peoples?
Yeah, there are definitely some common habits. Things like setting clear goals, sticking to a daily routine, prioritizing tasks, avoiding distractions like staying off your phone, and practicing things like delayed gratification. Basically, they build those small daily habits that add up to big results in the long term.
How can students develop self-discipline in daily life?
That's a great question. I think for students, it really starts with small, consistent routines, like setting a specific homework time, using planners to track assignments, and breaking big tasks down into smaller steps. Also, celebrating small wins and being patient with themselves can help stay on track and build that self discipline over time.
Why do people lose focus easily?
Of course, if you have any other areas you want to dive into, like how to stay motivated or maybe balancing school with free time, just let me know.
How can we avoid distraction while studying or working?
Ah, yeah, no worries. So, to avoid distractions, it really helps to create a dedicated study space, somewhere quiet, organized, and free of clutter. You can also use things like website blockers to limit social media and set timers like the Pomodoro technique so you focus in short bursts. Big difference.
What is the role of time management in self-discipline?
Yeah, that's a key link. Time management is kind of the structure that self discipline relies on. When you manage your time well, planning tasks, setting deadlines, you create a framework that keeps you accountable. Without good time management, it's easy to drift off and lose focus. So it really works hand in hand with self discipline.
How can setting goals improve focus and discipline?
Yeah, setting goals is super powerful because it gives you a clear sense of direction. When you know exactly what you're aiming for, you can prioritize your actions, stay motivated, and track your progress. And as you hit those goals, you build confidence, which fuels even more discipline and focus moving forward.
Why is consistency important for self-discipline?
Absolutely. Self belief is really the foundation. If you don't believe you can achieve something, it's so much harder to stay disciplined and push through challenges. But when you have that confidence in yourself, you're more likely to stick with your efforts, bounce back from setbacks, and keep going until you reach your goals.
How can a daily routine help us stay focused?
Yeah, definitely. An accountability partner is basically someone who checks in on your progress, keeps you motivated, and helps you stay honest with yourself. When you know someone else is rooting for you and expecting updates, it pushes you to stay on track and keep your commitments.
What are
You're welcome. If anything else comes up or you have more questions about staying on track, just let me know. I'm here to help.
what are some simple way to improve concentration?
Yeah, for sure. Some easy ways are things like taking regular breaks, like with the Pomodoro method, minimizing distractions, like turning off notifications, staying hydrated, and getting enough sleep. Even short mindfulness exercises or breathing techniques can boost focus pretty quickly.
How can exercise and healthy habits improve focus?
Yeah, that's a great point. Regular exercise boosts blood flow to the brain, which can improve mental clarity and focus. And healthy habits like balanced nutrition, good sleep, and stress management keep your energy levels steady, so you're better able to concentrate for longer periods.
Why is sleep important for studying focus?
Yeah, it really is. Sleep is like the foundation. When you're well rested, your brain can process information better, stay focused, and retain what you learn. So prioritizing a solid sleep schedule helps you stay sharp and absorb material more effectively.
What are the biggest challenges in staying disciplined?
Yeah, some of the biggest challenges are really things like procrastination, lack of motivation, distractions, especially with technology, and sometimes just setting unrealistic expectations. It's easy to get off track, but being kind to yourself and adjusting along the way really helps.
How can we stay focused on long term goals?
Yeah, staying focused on long term goals really comes down to breaking them into smaller, manageable steps. Celebrate each small win, keep your bigger vision in mind, and revisit your reasons for starting regularly. And of course, stay flexible. Sometimes you'll need to adjust the plan, but keeping that long term purpose in mind keeps you going.
What techniques can help improve productivity?
Yeah, there's a bunch of techniques. The Pomodoro technique is super popular, working in focused 25-minute sprints with short breaks. Eisenhower's matrix helps too. It prioritizes tasks by urgency and importance. And just having a clear daily plan, like a to do list, helps keep you on track and organized.
Why is patience important while building discipline?
Yeah, patience is really key because self discipline is all about those small, steady steps. Progress can be slow and there will be setbacks. But when you're patient, you stay committed through those ups and downs, and success builds over time.
How can rewards help maintain discipline? How can
Yeah, that's a
rewards
great
help?
point. Relaxation is really important because, good question. Rewards give you a positive reinforcement loop. When you celebrate small wins, it keeps you motivated and makes staying disciplined feel more worthwhile. Just be sure the rewards align with your goals so they support your progress, not distract from it.
इससे पूछ लो. What role does confidence play in
Of
self-discipline?
course. Yeah, confidence is really essential. When you believe in yourself, you're more likely to stick with your routines, take on challenges, and bounce back from setbacks. In short, confidence fuels that steady, disciplined effort you need to keep moving forward.
How can discipline improve personal and professional life?
Yeah, exactly. In your personal life, discipline helps you build healthy habits like exercising or sticking to a budget. And in your professional life, it means meeting deadlines, staying organized, and consistently improving your skills. Over time, that steady discipline really amplifies success in both areas.
What lessons can we learn from successful discipline people?
Yeah, exactly. Self discipline teaches us resilience, patience, and how to stay committed even when things get tough. It also helps us build confidence in our abilities and teaches us that consistent effort really pays off in the long run.
How can we maintain self-discipline even during difficult times?
That's a really important point. One way is to anchor yourself to your why. Remember why. Yeah, exactly. And you can also break big challenges down into smaller, manageable steps so it feels less overwhelming. And give yourself some grace. If you stumble, just refocus, adjust, and keep moving forward.
What are the best way to stay focused while using technology?
Yeah, that's a big one. Some great strategies are things like using full screen modes to reduce distractions, blocking certain apps or websites with focus tools, and setting specific tech free times. Also, turning off notifications or keeping your phone out of reach can really help you stay on track.
Why is self-control important for personal growth?
Yeah, self control is crucial because it helps you make choices that align with your long term values and goals. Instead of being driven by short term impulses or distractions, self control keeps you consistent so you can build a life that really reflects what matters most to you.
How can we balance realization and discipline in life?
That's a great question. I think the key is to give yourself planned breaks and downtime so you don't burn out. Discipline keeps you on track, but relaxation is like a me charge. So balance them by planning both into your schedule so neither one overwhelms the other.
Thank you for ChatGPT giving your valuable time.
You're so welcome. I'm really glad I could help. If anything else pops up or you want to dive deeper into any topic, just let me know.